Sometimes on a cruise, you really don't need or want to spend the extra money for a balcony cabin. But when you are going on a 7-night Greek island cruise where you can see lots and lots of islands and beautiful landscapes, well, Nancy and I thought it would be worth spending the extra money. Hi, it's Dan from Nancy and Dan Travel the World. Join us today to see the veranda cabin on the Celebrity Infinity that we chose when we booked and traveled on our 7-night Greek island cruise. As you know, sometimes when you go on a cruise, the ship is the destination. One of those mega ships with Ferris wheels and skating rinks and race car tracks. Other times, it's the destination. That's the thing. It's the destination and the itinerary that's motivating you to take that particular cruise. For us, the Greek islands were the thing. It was numerous stops at a variety of Greek islands in the Mediterranean Sea that was the destination and the motivation for us going on our 7-night Greek island cruise. We chose Celebrity because its itinerary was perfect for what we wanted to see and the price was within our budget. Our ship was the Celebrity Infinity, which was refurbished in the winter of 2024 and returned to service in March of 2024. When we booked the cruise more than a year in advance, we were not aware of this refurbishment, so it was like getting a bonus. It was built in 2001 and the previous refurbishment was back in 2015. Our cabin was stateroom 8100, a nice easy number to remember. It was located on deck 8, as you can see here, located 2 cabins away from the bump out, so we did not have an obstructed view. We decided to book a concierge class cabin to get a better location, in the middle area of the ship and between 2 other decks that had mostly cabins. If you are curious about the concierge class amenities we received compared to a non-concierge class veranda cabin, stay to the end where you will find a link to our video entitled "Is Celebrity Concierge Class Worth the Money?" video. Here now is our tour of balcony cabin 8100 on the Celebrity Infinity. All right, let's see what we got. There's a light switch. No key card needed. So here's the bathroom. And, I could describe everything that I'm seeing, but you can see as well as I can. Towelettes, bath towels, toilet, shelves, glasses, body lotion, real soap, sink. There's the shower, sadly with the curtain, not with the plastic glass, but oh well. And there's shampoo and body wash in there. Again, all these watch your step signs. The shower's about 3 to 4 inches up. So what else do we have in the bathroom here? Well, you have a bottle opener here in case you need it. And extra toilet paper down there. And here, this is where the waste bin is. Convenient space saving. In here, we have extra toilet paper and tissue and sanitary disposal if needed. And then under the sink, nothing. Just space. And, the drain and so on. All right. On the right, celebrity bathrobes, lots of hangers. This is actually excellent. 2 of these for bring your luggage to sit there, or smaller level hangers. There's a lot of stuff to hang. And nice hooks in here for ties and so on. There's our life vests. Okay. Another closet, there's the safe. Laundry bag, we're gonna use that. Ah, excellent, 2 umbrellas. Nice, we're gonna ask for binoculars later. And lots of shelves. Got 1, 2, 3, 6 shelves. Got drawers, that's my bad, drawers. All right. So on the right, there's a TV. And I bet you in here is the cooler.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
There's our first announcement.
And again, we stuff in here, we'll tell them to take it out unless it's free, because I mean, we have the drink package, so it may not cost us. We'll find out.
All you need to do is physically check any with the crew members and all your signs and
Again, it's not a newer ship, but there's the temperature control, there's lights.
of your stateroom door and enlarged print on your C-Pass card.
Yours is great, good size, decent size, especially for a ship. End tables, night tables, full-length mirrors. Well, that's going to be interesting. Going to sleep looking at myself, but you know, I could get used to that. Some more hooks up there. Here's the shelf. Oh, I bet you these could be the binoculars. Yes, the binoculars are right here. Oh, and there is compliments of celebrity cruises. Nancy, we have a Pinot Noir.
And yes, if you're enjoying this video and finding it useful, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Dan and Nancy Travel the World. Thank you. And yes, if you're enjoying this video and finding it useful.
So that's very nice. And we've got like American style electrical outlets. Yeah, a couple of books. And we have one celebrity for the card. Then over here we have, looks like a passport. Not sure what these are, to be honest. And we have, oh, here's our welcome gift from one of the jewelers, I'm sure. Ah, yes, so here's all the private bar costs. Yowza. But we have the premium package, so I'm not sure. Now on this side we showed the American outlets. Here are the European outlets over here. Again, these bottles are not complimentary. They do not tell you how good you're looking. Charge. And here's the couch, or love seat rather. And then the door's already open for us. So here's our regular sized balcony. Two seats, table, watch the step up, and out onto the court. You can see we are in cabin 8100 concierge class, and we're 2 cabins away from the bump out. So our view is not on the right, not completely blocked or obstructed.
One more note specific to our cabin, specifically the balcony. Remember, we are in a concierge class balcony cabin, and Celebrity Infinity was just 3 months from a refurbishment. So yes, we were able to have wonderful views like this. Yet the refurbishment of any cruise ship does not make everything look pretty and brand new. Here are a few pictures of different portions of our balcony to prove this point, just for full disclosure. It did not bother us that much since we were out and about most of the time, because again, our motivation for taking this cruise, the 7-night Greek island cruise, was the destination, not the ship. Lastly, I mentioned that our cabin 8100 was a concierge class cabin. I already pointed out some of the additional perks during our tour of the cabin, such as the free bottle of sparkling wine, the binoculars, the umbrellas to use while on the cruise. However, this video here reviews all of the additional amenities of a concierge class balcony cabin compared to a non-concierge class balcony cabin, and considers if all of the extra perks are worth the additional cost we paid. Our conclusion may surprise you and differ from cruise-only YouTube channels, so go ahead, click the link to this Celebrity Concierge Class Worth the Money video, or the other video from our Nancy and Dan Travel the World channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.